Hello viewers and welcome to today's quest, Salt in the Wound. This is a members only quest. You can start this quest by speaking to Kenneth on Damonheim Peninsula, which is pretty much right next to the boat you would normally take. So if you have the ring... Oh, yeah, right, I banged the ring, whoops. So if you have the ring, just head over all the way east to the shore and you'll see him. You needed to complete Kenneth's Concerns, must have level 60 Defense, 50 Constitution, 47 Herb Lore, 35 Dungeoneering. Oh yeah, 45 Summoning. Whoops, forgot that. Required items is pretty much, well, everything you can get is going to be given to you on the quest. You just need to bring some combat gear, some food to heal yourself and your dumbass party, as well as maybe something to range, because there will be a couple instances where you're going to have to range them because they are across chasms. Also, make sure you have decent understanding of the combat triangle. This means melee whips range, range whips mage, mage whips melee, okay? So just to let you know, some protection prayers if you are a slightly lower level. As it says right here, death within the quest dungeons is safe. You will not lose your stuff. I'm not going to show you the rewards because I really don't want to yet. So, yeah, like, monkfish will do you just fine. You don't need anything more than that, really. So let's talk to a grown-up Kenneth. What are you doing here? Obviously, start the quest. Where he teleported up there, just follow him and talk to him again. This will bring in the rest of the party, ask him how to break the mind control, whatever, and the rest of the party will come in, and you have to go through all the options with all the party members. Just a warning, or you will not be able to progress. When you've done that, just talk to the chick. It's kind of simple. Go all the way east, get the key, and then this little door here to the south of this room, that's where the key goes in. You will need to dismiss the Ramoki exile before you can enter and get the key. It's just the one with the most HP, considering you can get damaged here. So pretty much, well, what you need to do is you need to get across this chasm while not being within 1 square of little glowing orb you're gonna see. See that little glowing orb? Steer away from it. If you get caught, you will be hurt and brought back. This is how you get hurt and got back and stuff. So make sure you don't do that. Inspect the secret truth and then just go jump across a gap whatever way you want to go. It doesn't matter if you get caught because that'll pretty much do the same effect. It'll bring you to their side anyway. Greed ahead of the fishing platform, and when there, speak to Kenneth and he'll tell you what you need to get. First, speak to Bailey. When you can, punch him. And then... So you don't feel pain. No pain? Prove it. Pick up the pestle and mortar here and go all the way east to the fishing spot. Fish the slug up. Do not try to pick it up. Instead, lead it over to Kenneth. So, speak to Kenneth. He'll give you the secret gland. Then you can make your potion. Now, if at any point you disconnect or whatever, you just come, you speak to Jeb to get to the fishing platform, speak to one of the slug thralls to get in. After you have already gotten in once, you don't need to worry about going through the options again. You just need to talk to them. As for if you disconnect while you're doing the dungeon, so long as you clear the floor and move on to the next one before you disconnect, all the floors you have previously cleared will stay cleared. For the most part. Okay, so let's talk to the slug thrall. Why can't we come in? I'm not a stranger. I seek enlightenment in the joining. I wish to hear. Good to know. Kenneth is a Jedi. So for the first one, I don't care. Kenneth, you're a useless sack of meat. Let's move him over to the Witch Haven villager. Don't knock him out yet. Everyone else, you're going to want to move with you over here. And kill all the Risen Knights you come across. Pretty much well, how this works is regroup will call your entire party over to you. Select all will make all your party attack something. For example, which is a good thing, you know, attacking is a good thing. It'll also make them move to a certain area. Info will tell you all about this little interface. Whoever you have selected at the time, you will control. If you say, right now I have Eva selected, if I select her again, I will have control of my main character. This is just a little handy thing to know. This can get confusing at times, so it's okay if it does. Do not move your character too far into the bridge. Quickly switch to Kenneth. And and knock the Witch Haven villager out. Switch off of him and run all the way south with yours. You are going to need to get the heck out of the way. There's a little villager here. Just follow them around the pillar, knock them out. Go through the gate here before they see you. If any of the villagers see you, they will stop you in your place and summon one of those night things. So pull this lever here. Switch to your other party, move them in and pull. Well, move one of them in and pull the lever. I said one, not both. Back to your main character, pull the lever again. Whoops. So after you've pulled your lever, go back to these two and move them both in this room. And have one of them pull the lever there. Go back to your main character. And do the same thing. Make sure you don't get caught by that wandering villager. Switch to Kenneth and have him knock out the villager so your character can go through again. Move both Kenneth and your main character to this gate. And have them open the gate for them again.
You must have been like, oh no, why did I just do that?
Kill all the risen knights until you can get to this little area right here and go through. Don't worry about losing hit points because your party will replenish each time you complete a floor. I was just switching to range and offing these ones first. Have everyone regroup, which means they'll follow you. Wait till this little guy goes south and boost your whole party as far north as you possibly can. Okay, when your party's here, pick a team member and move both. No. Okay, no. You all can move. So one party member, thank you. Choose one party member, move them into that chamber with you. The other party member, I guess we'll choose Eva. Kenneth can stay here being useless. Move them over to the western chamber and put them in this little nook here behind the door, because if they get caught by the villager, I believe I said this earlier, they will bring something out and you'll have to fight it. And yeah, who really wants to fight stuff in a quest? I mean, seriously, come on. Move the character you brought with you over into this room. Go back to your character, go south and pull the lever. So have Ezekiel pull this lever right here. Bring forth Eva. Wait until the villagers looking away. Knock her out. Get them out. Move Eva all the way down south to this lever right here. Let's go back to Ezekiel. Alright, he's going to have to pull his lever again. Whoops. Have him pull his lever before you send him south. To pull this lever down here. Let's make Eva pull her lever again. Wait for the villager. Run by them. This is where your character can open the doors. Eva can move back. And we bring Ezekiel's butt back to the center. So pretty much we'll move all your characters to the central chamber again. Probably made that way more confusing than it really should have been, but oh well. Head all the way north and out of here. Now there's going to be those warriors all over the knights all over the place, so I would suggest clearing everything out first before you start knocking off all of the levers. It's advisable that you know, have a character in each room to pull them. So we're fine for leaving people in the corner next to the lever. Do not pull them yet. Just have them move next to the lever. When you send them off in their directions, move your character north, where you will have to knock out another thing and move past them. When his back is turned to you, and when all your characters are in their respective positions, pull lever, switch, Pull lever. Switch. Pull lever. Switch. Pull lever. And there we go. Run past this guy, move your character all the way down that hall, and call a regroup. This is a room where you're going to have decent knowledge of the combat triangle and probably playing in non-fixed like I am. Because for this time, your character will become unable to cooperate in the fights and also be unable to heal them. So when you're ready, investigate. Keep in mind if any of your characters dies, you are going to need to redo this room again. So just put your arm in and prepare for a fight. If you use a select all option, Eva being the meleeer, she will try to tank everything. So just remember the combat triangle and good luck. There will be 3 waves, getting progressively more difficult. Well, for how many creatures there are, so just a warning. Each phase begins when your character moves to a different hole. Now we can move north and begin the final boss. Well, it's not really a boss. You don't really have to fight them. You just bring your party towards you and then go north. Take Kenneth over to the west and have him convince Brother Meldick to open the door for him. Ezekiel over to knock down the wall for him so that he can get into position. He's going to want to be in position right about here. Ezekiel can go back to the east and break down this wall here. Lure him over so he's no longer distraction. And pop yourself right here. Kenneth should be right there, just as he's supposed to be. Okay, and there you go. They're in position right there. And back to Kenneth, and choose to attack Mother Malum. Go back to Eva. And knock out Mayor Hobb. And send her into attack Mother Malum. Bring her to the north side of the pillar and topple it down. After you speak to Lucy, you can choose, doesn't matter what you choose with her, but afterwards just leave, and for the quest complete, you can choose to talk to people if you want some extra, you know, extra whatever. It's really up to you if you want the storyline, but yeah. Congratulations, you've completed Salt in the Wound. You are awarded 2 quest points. You now have access to bind 100 additional ammo within Daemonheim, bringing the total to, what is it, 200, 220, somewhere between 200 and 250, I think. You get 45,000 Defense XP, 17,500 Constitution XP, 15,000 Herblore XP, 12,500 Summon XP, and a whole whopping 5,000 Dungeoneering experience. This also would have unlocked you 1 song. So I hope you enjoy the rewards and the bonus ammunition you get, yada yada blah blah blah. Congratulations, and see you guys next time.